Welcome.
Thank you. Well, it's great. What a pleasure to be here today. And it's never been better time to be in technology, and it's never been better time to be a developer. We're living in an age where the way we connect with our customers is changing fast. We call it the age of the customer. In the past, we've been looking at millions of interactions that became billions of connections through social media. But now everything and everyone is connected through connected products, connected apps, and that's the new world we're living in. That's the new world of apps. And that's the new world that drives our vision at Salesforce. And our mission as a product organization is to build the apps and the platform to deliver this new age of the customer. And how do we build those apps? Well, our product strategy actually fits in that slide. It's very simple. Our vision is 8 apps and 1 platform. And those 8 apps are our Sales Cloud, our Service Cloud, our Marketing Cloud, our Communities, our Analytics, our IoT, our platform. But you can see there is a new cloud on this slide. As you know, we announced 2 weeks ago our intent to acquire Demandware, who is the leading digital e-commerce vendor in the world. There is no better cloud way to deliver transactions and e-commerce and catalogs and merchandising online than Demandware. And with that complete ecosystem of apps and platform, we can manage pretty much every step of your customer life cycles. But when it comes to build technology, it's not just about the customer life cycle. We really define our roadmap through 4 core themes. Connect with your customers in a whole new way, easily build mobile apps, build those one-to-one journeys, and get smarter and get all your products and users smarter. So let's look at the first theme. You probably remember a couple months ago we had to file tax. How many of you filed their tax on Intuit TurboTax? How many users of Intuit TurboTax? Wow, actually, a big group. So what was amazing this year with Intuit TurboTax that runs on Salesforce is more than 11 million people filed their tax from their phone. 11 million people just file their tax like they order an Uber from their phone. That's the new world. That's a new way to connect with your customers. And that's just amazing because when you have so many people filing tax from a phone, how do you service those people? How do you deliver killer experience to those people? Well, you can see on that screen, when you were asking a question to a call center from your phone, you had the live video stream with an agent at TurboTax. In fact, we serviced from the Salesforce Service Cloud more than 15,000 video chats to help people file their tax. And this was possible thanks to trailblazers like Jessica Ma, who's actually in the room. So Jessica and the Intuit teams have been building those amazing apps. And that's how we enable business to transform themselves and connect with customers in a whole new way. The second thing we do when we run our product development is we focus on mobile first. We have a mobile first mentality. And yeah, mobile. And that's actually very important because building mobile apps was not that easy. But what's also very hard is to build apps that can work on desktop, on mobile, and are ready for new future form factors like voice, as you'll see in the demos, or bots, as you'll see in our demos. And that has been also another crazy story with Gita. You saw Gita in the video, and she's here also with the team, the American Red Cross, where they've built those fundraising apps that can run on iPads, on phones, and can even notify your watch. And those apps are mobile. You can go where your fundraising is happening. Then, when you have those mobile apps, when you connect with your customers in a whole new way, the key question is how do you deliver those personalized one-to-one interaction? And that's the third theme at Salesforce, is we deliver all the tooling, all the apps, so you can build through dedicated journeys, dedicated workflows, those one-to-one interactions. And a good example of a trailblazer that has been building those apps is Rick Ruskin with the team at GM OnStar. In fact, they're not here with us today because they're back in Detroit, but actually they're watching us. GM OnStar is having a watch party in Detroit to see TrailheaDX, so a big hello to you guys there. And they've built something amazing. It's probably the most amazing app because it's really about connecting the drivers, GM, and partners like Dunkin' Donuts. So you can advertise in the car. You can push a promotion depending on where you are, where you're driving your car, what are your driving habits, who you are as a user. And that's something very unique that was only possible through the Salesforce platform. Let's have a look at the video our GM OnStar runs on Salesforce.
If you talk to people about what their priorities in buying a car, it's, safety, it's fuel economy, it's quality. But those are table stakes now, and we recognize that. So the point becomes, how do we differentiate our vehicles and our offerings from our competitors? You've got to start by focusing on the customer. Now, that doesn't mean that's where you stop. You focus on the customer, then you say, okay, how can I meet those needs? What are the gaps? How can I, my company, do something for that customer that they want to have done that isn't being done well today?
We invented the connected car. I mean, OnStar was the original connected car, but it started out with this concept of safety and security.
We've had your back for 20 years. So it was time with 4G LTE to take that experience and bring it to life in the digital world. That's the intersection where At Your Service sits. And Salesforce is the engine that allows us to do that.
I'm a big proponent of not talking about the technology, but talking about the benefits and how does it serve people. And the way to do that is the technology has to be simple to use. Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic.
So we chose the Salesforce platform because it was very simple to bring together communities of merchants with our millions of consumers who are driving in 4G LTE connected vehicles and provide on-ramps into their digital community.
Salesforce is the foundation from, sales to community to service to marketing.
It's cool, it's inventive, it's fun, it's like the mad scientist type of stuff. We're taking that daily relevance and moving it out and creating more opportunities where we can be relevant to them on a daily basis by understanding them.
It's thrilling to realize the power you have to touch so many customers and to be able to push content that is important to them.
The ability to see offers and deals, whether they're shopping, or fuel, or dining, that are around me, that allow me to get what I want but save money on it, and I didn't have to go looking for it because it found me. It's awesome.
Salesforce allows us to be smarter with our customers by understanding what customers interacted with and how deep that interaction was. So we end up being able to pivot very quickly as new things emerge.
It's no longer just about a marketing strategy. It's about delivering personalized experiences for customers.
So you think about this as a multi-channel platform. We've got our advisors, we've got our mobile application. When I'm in the car, what better way to see what values around me than the dashboard itself? And where the dashboard can go is to evolve from a marketing platform to an interaction platform. Couldn't do it without Salesforce.
This is the first time I feel like the marketing I'm doing is incredibly meaningful and the customer is at the center.
And now that we have this ability, after the sale of the car, to have that ongoing one-to-one customer journey that is enabled by Salesforce, well, that's what's going to help us to move our business forward.
I get asked a lot, what's the exciting thing that's going to be coming down the road in 5 years? And I say, thankfully, I don't have to have an answer for that because Salesforce allows us to put something in place while knowing that as the world evolves and changes, we're able to execute in a high-quality way very quickly for our customers. And that's the best answer we could possibly give.
I must say there is nothing more exciting than working with customers like GM OnStar to build those new apps. There is nothing more exciting than crafting the future of mobility and connected customers. And that's really what has been driving our roadmap, those one-to-one interaction, those mobile interaction, and building a whole new customer experience. But there's something bigger happening right now at Salesforce, which is the future of our technology. We are becoming an AI-first company, because we capture so many signals from your customers, so many data, so many events into our clouds that we can put those data at work and make every app, every user, every product smarter. And you probably saw that through our announcements. In the first quarter of this year, we acquired 4 companies in the AI space. The most recent acquisition, MetaMine, led by Richard Socher from Stanford, is just an amazing technology that is about deep learning. It's actually the most advanced deep learning technology. We also acquired predictive technology, natural language processing technology. We're building up our platform to be the smartest and most powerful AI platform for our trailblazers. And that's really where the future of Salesforce is. So with that in mind, I'd like to wrap up with the customer success platform. Our vision is with 8 clouds, but really one platform that is getting smarter, that enables you to connect your customers in a whole new way, helps you to be innovative, helps you invent the future, build those mobile apps, build the one-to-one journeys, and get smarter and more predictive about your customers. But today is about the developer. It's about Salesforce for developers, which is really centered around our App Cloud. Our App Cloud is to make everything we do available in the hands of the developer through amazing declarative tooling and through APIs, so you can program using the best environment you want to build your apps. And to talk into more detail about Salesforce for developers, please give a warm welcome to Mr. Adam Seligman, the EVP of the App Cloud. Adam, welcome on stage.
Thanks, Alex.